What's up guys, it's the Hammond65 here, and in today's video we are going to be talking about what we could be seeing from Apple at WWDC here in pretty much a month. So let's go ahead and get this video started. So as we all know, WWDC is coming very soon for Apple. In fact, it's coming June 2nd through the 6th, I do believe. So we are literally right around the corner from that because it is May now, and I mean, there's just unpredictable things about WWDC that we still do not know about. There's a lot of things that we do know about that will be coming out, and we're going to be talking about that here in this video. But the first thing that I do want to talk about, Apple has not came out with anything yet in 2014. So what does this mean? I personally, and I know that there's a lot of other people who have done videos like this, think that that just means that Apple is just going to have a booming year later half of the year this year. After WWDC, I feel like that they're actually probably going to announce a lot at their WWDC this year, and I'm going to share a few things that I think that we will see at WWDC this year. Got my notes ready to go. So the first thing, I'm pretty sure we're going to see the new iPads. I mean, normally the new iPads don't come out until later on in the year, but normally this is where we see what the new iPads are going to look like. Now, that was, for me, more the big thing at WWDC last year than really the iPhone, because the iPhone 5S was really just a recreation of the iPhone 5 with a couple minor adjustments with the hardware and with Touch ID and stuff like that. So I think that this year we'll see a couple of different things to the iPad. I'm not sure if we're going to see a design change, but I think that one thing that we will see in both the iPad Air 2 or the iPad 6 or whatever they call it, and in the iPad mini, we will see a Touch ID, and I think that that'll be nice for people with iPads and stuff, and the people who love iPhones with Touch ID, they will be able to have that functionality now. So hopefully we see that at WWDC this year. The next thing is the next line of MacBooks for Apple. So what could Apple have as a MacBook this year? Well, I'm pretty sure that we're going to see the MacBook Air come, the 11-inch and the 13-inch, like how we did last year. And something that might be able to be different about the MacBook Airs this time, and it would be good if Apple was able to do this, is maybe they will put a Retina screen in the new MacBook Air. Now, I don't know if they will, because the MacBook Air is really their low-end computer. I don't want to say low-end because I've seen the MacBook Air. I'm actually working on trying to get a MacBook right now, so that was one of them that I looked at, and yeah, it's a very nice computer. Just wish that it had that Retina screen display, and that's why I think that maybe this year Apple will be able to come out with the MacBook Air with Retina display. Now, changes as far as the MacBook Pro are concerned, I'm not sure if we're going to see a lot of changes to the MacBook Pro. I think they've got that down a lot. They might try to mess with the weight a little bit more, maybe trying to make it a little more thinner. But other than that, I don't think that we're going to see much change in the MacBook Pro. So the next thing, it has been since 2012 since Apple has released a brand new Apple TV. So what does this mean? Well, some people thought that last year that Apple was actually going to make their own TV, like Samsung, Vizio, and people like that. Well, I'm not sure if that's what's going to happen. Due to the recent Amazon Fire TV, I think that Apple will just make another small box of an Apple TV that we've seen so many times in the past. So really with that, I think that the only big change that we're going to see is maybe a new software update, and also probably, and this is just a rumor that everybody's talking about still, this should be something that we do see on it to compete with the Amazon Fire TV, is being able to use Siri through your Apple TV. So that's something to think about there. If you're somebody who owns an Apple TV, we're probably not going to see a design change to the Apple TV, but Siri integrated voice would be kind of cool. So the next thing, and this has been a big topic with lately, especially with Samsung and the Pebble and things like that, is when is the iWatch going to come out? And this is a big time for Apple, because this is about the right time that they should do it, due to the fact that Samsung has got theirs, and there's so many other smartwatches now out there that I've seen, but Samsung's like the biggest named brand smartwatch right now. So will Apple release their iWatch at WWDC? I feel like that it's a good possibility, even though that if they do, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be able to be put out to the public until maybe November or December. So we still have a long way until then before we might be able to get our hands on the iWatch, but it would be nice if we would see the announcement of the iWatch. So the next thing that we are going to 100% see at WWDC is the iPhone 6. Are the rumors of the iPhone 6 going to be true? Unbox Therapy, which is somebody else here on YouTube that does tech videos, actually got hands onto an iPhone 6 case, or what's prototyped to be an iPhone 6 case. Now what he did is he went out and bought an iPod 5th generation to put into the iPhone 6 case, and it was a perfect fit. Not screen size wise, not length wise, but in thinness. The case featuring for the iPhone 6, he put the iPod 5th generation inside of it, and the thinness fit perfect. You could still hit the buttons and everything like that. So that's something to think about here with the new iPhone 6, is it's probably going to be a little bit like that iPod Touch 5th generation. And while we're on iPods, this year we might be able to see a new line of iPods, due to the fact that last year the only thing that Apple released was a space gray iPod 7th generation Nano, a space gray 5th generation Touch, and a 16 gigabyte Touch without a camera. So in my opinion, I think that this would be a smart move for Apple. They have not had a new iPod out recently. I'm not sure if we'll see any changes to the iPod Touch, but I know that we might see some new changes to the iPod Nano. Whether it's different colors, whether it's a whole design change, you name it. I'm pretty sure that this is going to be the year that we see a lot at WWDC. So anyways, guys, that is my thoughts of what we might see at WWDC in 2014 this year. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, click the like button down below. Subscribe to see new videos. I post them every Tuesday and Thursday, and I will see you guys in the next one.